Flying Podcast. Like it or not, the livest show in the O. We're ready to go. I got the dream team with me. Mikey on the guitar over there. What's up, Mike? And to the left, he's short, stubby, and funny. What's up, JJ?
I want me some Big Mac fries. Diet soda with ketchup on the side. Hey, let's go, baby.
Yeah, and I'm your host, Corey Tokes. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Mike's killing it right now. It's got that sauce.
Yo, I wish I was Hootie and the Blowfish so I could just, you know me, be a country singer.
Ride around in my Chevy, Mike. Keep that shit
around
going.
in my Chevy. Dog on the passenger side.
I love it.
Billy the goat. Billy the goat. Billy, come back home. Billy the goat.
All right. Thank you for tuning in, fellas. We are in the building, the Good Guys Gang. Shout out to Mike from the funky jingle over there.
And somebody just threw panties at Mike. Mike, I called it. It was an extra large.
All right.
Shit.
No, but real talk though, there was panties out in the fucking.
It was.
I saw him out there, yeah.
What the fuck?
It was.
It's getting wild around here, gentlemen. So, how's everybody doing, man?
I'm outstanding.
Yeah.
Yo, my back's fucked up like T-Mac.
Yeah, man. Still, dude.
Nah, it's fine.
Yoga.
Yoga was fucking amazing.
Well, we're gonna get back this Sunday, so be ready.
Hot yoga.
You got one under your belt?
Yeah,
session?
one. I'm one down. Mike, you got to come.
How many
Dude,
do you have?
I want to just say, bro.
Corey has like 15 of
I want to just say, I'm proud of you, dude.
Yo, I appreciate it, bro.
Because, dude, you did a lot better than what I thought you were gonna do. I ain't gonna front. I thought you were gonna pull up like way early, and you didn't, man. You went through the whole damn workout, and you didn't. I thought you were gonna die.
I did.
I slid my water to you. I slid the water over to you. I was like, drink that.
Yo, like I told Mike off air, I felt like major pain. We not done yet. We just getting started, boys.
Oh man, dude! I told you it isn't no joke, though, right?
Shout out to all the women that do hot yoga. My respect level went to 3,000.
Right.
It was already giving birth, but now to that,
It is.
Jesus.
Yeah, because you didn't think that skinny women were that strong.
Yo, it's just a lot of standing.
You
holding
underestimate
position.
them.
Yeah.
You think a little girl, a skinny girl that's physically fit, you don't look at her as a physical threat.
No.
Until you go into that class and you see what some of them are doing.
Yo.
You're like, holy shit.
Yo.
And
It's hot in there, Mike. It's not like it's AC blowing.
What's the temperature in there?
It's a sauna as soon as you walk in.
Yo, it's a sauna.
It's dry.
It's fucking hot.
It's like a
It's sticky,
lumber kiln.
hot.
Dry wood.
You're sweating before the workout
like
starts.
120 degrees.
Yeah.
And I seen dudes taking their shirts off. I'm like, these guys just trying to show their muscles. Nah, you need to take that shit off. If I didn't have a defensive lineman stomach, my shirt would have been off.
Yeah, but dude, Noah, that dude is jacked.
Yo,
bro.
Noah is jacked. And I hate, he's
He looked like Clark Kent.
Yo, the guy looked like
I think he's a superhero.
Yeah,
I honestly think he's saving people at nighttime, dude.
Yo,
I think he's doing some wild shit, bro.
Noah literally, he's a Secret Service.
Yo, he's something
He
special.
I don't know. He does something with
Well,
the
we met him at the juice bar, but he was right in front of JJ, and me and JJ were just like, yo, this guy's a freak, man.
How old is this dude?
He's shredded.
He's probably 28 to 32.
But you can't tell, though,
I
because
don't
he's
know.
so
He could be
educated
25.
looking, and you don't know, right?
Hey, Mike.
We're talking about this guy. We had one conversation with him at the juice bar.
Mike, they did this thing where you put your hand down, arms got to go back, legs got to go back, and you got to hold that position.
You know what that's for, right?
What?
To oxygenate your blood cells
Okay.
and stuff, to open
Well,
up.
I looked at Corey, and me and Corey looked like two broke down pigeons. And it was cool. Yo, I looked at Noah. That motherfucker looked like a statue. And that's when you know, like,
he is a perfect.
He looked like a swan.
Yo,
Yeah,
just perfect,
if
dude.
God sculpted a body to be perfect, yo, that guy's it, man.
Oh, God. Shout out to Noah's Ark.
Shout out to Noah. Yo, we got to bring Noah
Yeah,
on the
we
show.
gotta bring Noah on the show. Just explain it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd
Because we had like a 5-10 minute, I don't know how long we were there, but we talked to him for a little
And I'm
bit.
gonna let you know that juice bar was the first time I ever had it. That shit's fucking disgusting.
And
somebody needed sugar in that shit.
And we talked to him, and he told me the same shit that I was basically telling him. I was like, dude, it makes everyday life manageable and the toughest days manageable. And he's like, I know. It's like a superpower. Like,
And the best thing that he said to me and Corey that shocked the shit out of me, that was 60 minutes. He said, yeah, dude, no, I normally do the 75-minute class.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this motherfucker goes an extra
that
15
was just
minutes on top of that.
Yeah, that was just playtime.
Feels like
what
a
he did with us.
lifetime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he was shredded too.
Yeah, the guy's Batman. When shit hits the fan, the
I
guy
really
goes, he turns into Batman. Yo, the guy turns into Batman.
Yo, no shit, man. That dude is just like, wow. And his
Does he smoke weed?
No, but it
No,
definitely looks
hell
like
no.
he drinks the shit out of beer.
yeah, Noah parties.
Yeah, Noah Park. He's the guy that you need to keep away from the system.
Look, if you don't have moderation in your life, you don't get like that. I believe there has to be a balance with just regular I'm having fun versus I got to get my shit done and I got to stay healthy. You know, that's with everything. You can't always eat good. You got to eat bad. You got to enjoy shit, man. And you only get one life. And I believe that you could depress yourself and you could actually bottom, you know what I mean? Like go too fast and hit a wall if you if you don't live with moderation. In other words, if you just go completely healthy and you're just constantly drinking water and never going out, no cheat days, no nothing, not only are you gonna cheat one day, but you're gonna totally revolt.
You're never gonna look back.
Yeah, you're gonna go a complete opposite way and be like, "Fuck this! I forgot what this cheeseburger tastes like." And
absolutely.
There's a science to this shit, man, and that's why I follow a lot of videos and just listen to people nowadays because they got it figured out. They've been doing workout videos since like the 40s and 50s and shit.
But now it's been fine. They've got it down.
Exactly, dude. They take this. When I heard Dwayne Wade was using P90X to rehab and come back, I was like, shit, me too. Fuck. Yeah. I was like, I want to try it. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I got to try it. I got to see how hard that workout is. It's a workout you could do on a DVD. I'm in. And Dwayne Wade did it, and you saw what he was doing. I was like, I'm in.
Yeah. You got to find what works for you because they're similar. You know, you got P90X, you got Insanity, and all that. It's basically the same program, but it's insane.
Yeah,
it's different.
Insanity is a lot of cardio.
But you got to find out what works for you. You know.
Yeah.
Sean T. But nevertheless. But about girls anyway. I wanted to say something. We want to talk Super Bowl a little bit. But domestic violence is some whack sauce. I just wanted to say real quick. And I think we could all agree that. And you don't put your hands on women, right? Like, you just don't do it. No matter what, no matter how you... If you're in a toxic situation, remove yourself from that toxic situation. Don't just get out of it. Otherwise, it's your fault. So that being said, Kareem Hunt, Super Bowl 54, just watched the Super Bowl go by. How you think he felt, JJ?
He was on that team, so I know he felt like damn because he made a stupid decision. Luckily for him, he's back in the NFL on the Cleveland Browns. But I think he had to feel like shit. But he also felt happy for them guys too because he, I think he's more happy he got a second chance. Then saying, man, I could have won the Super Bowl. But he did that on himself.
He ain't never going to win a Super Bowl.
Did he accept responsibility?
Oh, I mean, you know how it goes, Mike. Every time they get that chance, they always, I'm sorry, I'm going to go to all the classes. Yeah, but Mike,
that's the ultimate karma, though. You see your team win the Super Bowl right in front of you, and then you see Damian have the game he had, and then you're like, oh, my God. Yeah. And then the way they won, in which the fashion they won, they came back three double-digit leads, 3 different games, double digits, comebacks. I mean, they did it in the ultimate.
3 touchdowns in 6 minutes.
They did 7 minutes. And then the Super Bowl you're talking about? Yeah, in the fourth quarter, man.
6 and change.
6 and change.
Yeah.
That's what I bet on. That's what I bet. I said
you picked that one, man.
I said, look, you guys were right though. San Fran's the better fucking team, and they were for 3 quarters. They were whooping their ass. In fact, when it was 10 at halftime, I was like, you know what?
It's over.
It's over. San Fran's got them right where they want them. Patrick, there's only an amount of time before Patrick Mahomes is going to make that extra mistake.
They just look like they were dominating on the field.
Oh, they were dominating.
Controlling the
they
game.
were.
And you know what sucks? For the second time in the Super Bowl, even though he wasn't the head coach the first time, Kyle Shanahan, run the fucking ball, dude. Run the ball. You got 6 minutes.
It was working, man, because they were going 10, 12 yards run.
Well, the play action was working too, but fucking Kittles didn't catch that ball, or he didn't look to Kittles that time. He was wide open.
Yes.
He missed a couple of Garoppolo fucked up too, though.
I mean, just run the football, man. I mean, you can't be up 10 points with 6 minutes, only take off a minute and 20.
Oh, I totally agree.
Mahomes is, to me, he's like what Tom Brady and Jordan and Kobe was. If you leave the door open where they can make a couple shots or a couple drives, they're going to beat you. But if you keep your foot on their fucking throats and don't give him the ball, then they're going to lose. But that's why people's like, oh, well, Mahomes for the first 3.5 quarters, the guy looked like shit. And I love Patrick Mahomes. He's my favorite quarterback in football. But he looked like shit. I was thinking in my mind for the first 3 quarters because I bet with the Chiefs. Even though I thought San Fran was going to win, I said, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going with my heart. I'm going with Mahomes.
Any chance Kyle Shanahan, coach of the Niners, got comfortable and just forgot about the game plan a little bit and just kind of dialed it up when they were up 20-10?
No, he's just one of those. Mike, you're a Marine, dude. If you're one of those guys that do a certain way, he just loves throwing the ball. And like the reason why I said Mike's a Marine, there might be some guys who, like me, if I was out there in war, I'm cautious. A guy has to shoot at me before I react. Mm-hmm. Mike might be opposite. If he sees that motherfucker, Mike's going. I'm ready, like, I see him, but I'm going to let him get something to me. Kyle Shanahan just can't run the ball. He feels like, well, it's 20-10. I got the ball in my hand. Let me just throw it and just see if we can get, like, no, dude.
He wasn't playing chess.
Yes.
He wasn't thinking 2 moves ahead in a way. Maybe.
And it cost him.
Something changed.
But also, man, I think Jimmy G wasn't used to that extra push because Mahomes knows what it's like to come close and to fail. Jimmy G didn't have that experience. He got it.
Damn,
now
Mike,
look out next year.
Ain't that the truth?
Look out next
from
year
the vet.
that he learned. Like, damn, you got to really go hard.
I agree. 100%.
You got to go. You got to hold.
And that's why I said to you guys. I said at the end.
I hope he learned his lesson. That whole team.
That's why I said when we were agreeing that it was going to be a close game. I was like, well, I kind of said it was going to be a blowout. I was wrong there, but I said that that's why you got to go with the quarterback because you got to look at 2 teams and you got to be like, man, and how dynamic is that quarterback? And I wasn't just looking at Patty. I was looking at Garoppolo, and this is his first big moment. And that's exactly right. I mean, dude, it's hard. When you got Patty and he puts up the touchdown to bring it within 3, you got to be thinking, oh, shit.
But another thing, too, I mean, the game before, Mike, he throws 8 passes to beat Green Bay. You knew you were going to have to throw more than 8 passes in the Super Bowl. And I felt like Kyle Shanahan really didn't trust them because before the half, they got the ball with 1:30. And he kept trying to let them run the ball and let the time go out. And John Lynch is up in the booth calling timeout. Then he realizes okay, let me throw it. And that's when Kittle got the offensive pass interference, which by the way is bullshit. I don't want to hear about no offensive pass. If the defensive guy is grabbing him and he's trying to stop grabbing him, just don't call nothing at all. But anyway, you called the offensive pass. It is what it is. But time he wanted to trust Jimmy G. Jimmy G just didn't make the throw. My thing, this is what makes Tom Brady different. And Jimmy G needs to learn this. When Tom Brady is in 2-minute drill and he's trying to go for a winning drive, he goes to the best player on the team. Jimmy G, your best player on your offense is Kittle. Give the guy the fucking ball.
Kittle didn't get enough.
Yes,
throws,
he didn't get enough targets.
He wide open.
Kittle is the best.
Third down.
Yeah. Him and Travis Kelce are the best tight end, but
he didn't even look his way.
He didn't even look his way. That's your money, man.
I noticed that early.
Come on, Jimmy G.
And he was in the middle of the field. It wasn't like he was fucking somewhere hidden in a corner or some shit and he was looking over. It's like, he was right there, dude. You just hit him.
I mean, he completes one of those balls that George Kittle 49ers win. It's that 3rd and 5 before they punted it when it's 20-10. That was Kittle's wide ass open. That's an easy 5-yard completion.
Yep.
So true.
I think Garoppolo should carry most of that loss because
I agree. Everybody's talking about who to blame. I think it's simple.
I'm not like angry or anything.
Or Kyle
no
Shanahan.
malice, but
I think it's a split.
I think Kyle gets 60, Jimmy G gets 30, and that fucking defense gets 10. Because at the end of the day, you're the best defense in football. You have to look up and say, all right, they scored 2017, no big plays. And what happens? Richard Sherman lets Sammy Watkins fucking get a 43. First of all, it's 3rd and 15. 3rd and 15, and you let Mahomes throw off a Hail Mary to Tyreek Hill look like he caught a punt the way he waited on the ball. You know what I mean? Come on, San Fran defense, tighten up.
Hey, it's going to be scary to see what Mahomes does down the stretch.
Yeah.
Hey, you know that dude's building homes for the vets, man?
Who, Mahomes?
Yeah,
he's a good dude. I love Mahomes.
He's building
not just one, but
he's
like
building
many
homes. He's building little communities. So these vets, not only is he building homes like go here, just live here,
like
and get
neighborhoods,
out, but he's rehabilitating them. He's giving them a system. He's giving them food and stuff so they could get off the streets and actually get jobs and stuff and
nice.
get in yeah, dude, it's this big ass system I read about, and I'm like, yo, so like I already like Pat Mahomes a lot.
Yeah.
When I heard that shit, I was like, man, it melted my heart. I was like, all right, this guy's got me, man. Yeah. This dude's as good as advertised.
Since we're talking about vets, how fucking, I know Corey didn't watch it,
and
but
Mike
how cool.
Mike almost teared up when I told him. He goes, did he really do that? And I said, yeah. And he goes, because he doesn't like to be a Kansas City. He's a Raider fan. You know what I mean? But anyway, we got to talk about that too. Yeah. We got to talk.
I like, you know.
Let's go right into that, actually.
One thing to say about Mahomes. Like I was going to, you know, I'm not a Chiefs fan by no means, but, you know, I like Patrick Mahomes as a person, as a man. I mean, he's talented and on the field, you know, obviously his skills. But he explained his mental approach to the game, and it shows like it just explained it, you know, because he approaches it as a baseball player. Mm-hmm. You know, even though it's 1, 2, even 3 touchdowns down, you know, he's like, oh, we're only 3 runs down, you know, and it's in every possession. He looks at it as every inning is a chance.
It's smart.
It can turn around. Like every time I got the ball in he's like, every time I got the ball in my hands, it's like it can.
It's smart because
the game. He believes that. You know,
it's smart as fuck to think that way.
I know. I was like, wow. I was blown away by that. You know,
but
as trivial as it seems, but
I find it fascinating while we're on the Mahomes thing that I think he is identical to Steph Curry, and this is why. They both had fathers that played professional sports. Mm-hmm. They both have insane skill set and they both play the most important position in both their sports, point guard and quarterback. Both can have off games and still manage to win just based off their skill set and ability to get points in bunches.
And stay calm. Like
they stay calm under pressure, dude. Because people don't realize, they say that was another thing about Mahomes. But let me finish this real quick. And then, and these are completely different sports. You know what I mean? So, like the way they rally their team, it fucking Mahomes kind of looks like Steph Curry with a helmet on. Yeah. Sometimes when you look at the motherfucker, but I just find it fascinating that they both have deep balls. You know what I mean? Like this motherfucker could throw like 85 yards down the field, and Steph Curry can hit a fucking 3 from half court consistently. Yeah. It's just weird, man. Yeah, and they force you. You know, this guy's throwing no look passes. Steph Curry's got dribble videos out teaching kids how to be the best a magician around the rim and just finger roll with your left hand over the background board, come down. You know, all this crazy shit. I mean, it's like magic nowadays. That's how good these people are, man. It's like Globetrotter. What? These motherfuckers ain't joking. But yeah, nevertheless, I think they got a lot of similarities, and I look at both of them, and I'm just like, man, there's a lot, you know, to that. So,
and on one quick thing, not to get off the subject, but when we were talking about the vet thing, how cool was it? I know Corey didn't probably watch it, but when I was watching the Trump thing, United thing, and he surprised the family with the vet that was over in Afghanistan for 3 years. Yeah, and you know, she was talking. He came. You know, he
that's
came
dope.
Down. And I was like, man, you know, that was because you know them people don't see their families, even though war, you know, for 6 months, a year, 3. She didn't see her family, her husband for 3 years.
That guy was a grunt. He was in infantry.
Yeah,
he had the blue cord on.
Yeah, like, damn, I just thought that was cool. You know,
yeah, fuck 3 years and then you get to come out like that. The Super Bowl, that's dope. That's dope. They deserve that.
Oh yeah,
shout out.
But since we're on football and Chiefs, and when I think Chiefs, I think Raiders. I was telling Corey about it. I need you guys to be a tribunal, or you know, like a judge. To, you know, we'll call it a bibunal because there's only 2 of you.
Yeah, we got to be judges. JJ.
I need a decision, man, and I need to like
JJ's court, Corey's court. We're gonna do this.
All right,
I'm
This is
losing my
Tokes.
team.
All right,
let me plead my case.
All right, plead
you're
your
the guys
case.
of the co-judges.
So which one? Am I the prosecutor or
No,
am I
you're
your lawyer?
You're judges. You're just
Oh, okay,
you're both
okay,
judges.
okay.
You're like the Supreme Court here.
Okay.
I need a ruling.
Making my notes right
All
here.
right. Now, is this ruling going to make your decision? I don't want to give you a
I'm
ruling
gonna
if you're going to
choose-
go the
if-
other
If
way.
you guys can't agree, I'm going to choose
I
one
like
of your
this game.
rulings.
I like
All
being
right.
a judge. I've never been
All
a
right.
judge in my life.
Because you guys are the sports gurus.
Okay.
My team, the Raiders, is going to Vegas.
I need
Yep,
a
it's
It's
gavel.
gone to Vegas.
Where were you born at?
I was born in Norwalk, California.
Okay.
It's Los Angeles County, but I was a Raiders fan from like my first memories of football
Okay.
was the 70s Raiders, you know, Ken Stabler,
Okay.
Fred Biletnikoff,
All right.
all them guys, you know,
So you were
Dave
there
Casper.
for Al Davis and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
He's
And,
a legit Raider.
And then even when they moved to Los Angeles, I was like, hell, that's even closer to where I was born, you know. But I was cool with that. Still California, but they're going to Vegas. I think they're losing their identity. Even I know they're still the Raiders. Okay, but you know, I've lived in multiple places growing up. There's other teams that I'm affiliated with. Like I'm also a Saints fan because I grew up in Louisiana.
That makes sense.
But I never felt as passionate about any team as I have the Raiders. But my question is like, what do I do? How can and I know in my heart that I can't still support them in the same way with the same enthusiasm if they're the Las Vegas Raiders. It's not going to be the same. So that's over regardless.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do I do? Is it shameful for me to leave my team, and if they come back to California,
And who you're
I
leaving
think
them
it's
for?
fucking whack because
you think I should stay with them?
I don't get to have two teams. I ain't been nowhere to live nowhere else. But to you, yes, you need to stay a Raider, and you could support New Orleans.
What if
too.
the Bucks move to Idaho?
I hope poopy ass Jacksonville
I'm
comes
just
down
saying-
to Orlando.
I'm just
man.
saying, how would you feel if your Buccaneers left Florida?
I just relocate to another Florida team.
Okay.
I'd keep
We'll
it
see.
local.
So what
But
are you saying?
But I understand you. Well, this okay. So
I've
we're
lived
ready
in
for
Florida.
the rolling.
I've lived in
So we're
Florida
ready
since
for
I
the-
was 16.
So we're ready for this. So I got no notes on this.
But I like a lot of teams anyway. But
got-
I'm just saying.
Name
like,
your second
I need a number.
team.
I
Who
need a
would you
number
go to?
one.
Who would you go to if you jumped off ship?
But how could he jump off
I'm
ship?
just
He's got
asking
two
him.
teams.
I'm asking who would he jump to?
I say that's fucking whack sauce if he does that.
Who would he jump to? I didn't even get to say my decision. I'm just asking who would he jump to?
I could. Well, my choices are. I live, the Saints.
Okay.
I could just go all Saints,
Okay.
or I could choose the Florida team, which would be the Jaguars.
Okay.
But I do have an affinity for the Dolphins too because they are old school, man.
Yeah.
Shula was great. Marino,
How
all
long
that.
have you been in Florida now?
Since I was 16,
Dude,
1986.
you need a Florida team by now.
Yeah.
It's time to
I
pick
should,
one up
I should
anyway.
be all. I think
That's
I should
the
be all
answer.
in on a Florida team.
I got a ruling.
That's an option.
I got a ruling.
So Corey went, right? So
My
it's my turn.
ruling
Alright.
is do what the
Or you
fuck you
don't.
want.
No,
And-
that
or-
sucks.
and-
That's no help.
No, or pick up a fucking Florida team.
What do you think, JJ?
All right, so here I go. I want to be your lawyer on this. I don't want to be the prosecutor or the judge. I just want to be your lawyer. on
Okay,
this.
and give me some legal counsel.
Yeah.
Some
Well, not
advice.
legal. I'm just going to tell you how we're going to approach.
Okay.
What plea we're going to take. That's what I want to tell you.
All right.
All right. So you've been with the Raiders all the way.
Yep.
Only thing that's changing is the city, and I get it that it's not going to be the same because you feel like they're losing that Oakland.
Identity.
You know what I mean? That Raider, you know what I mean? How they walked in that stadium, they had that Raider thing, and you don't think Vegas is going to get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, that's what sports is, though. You fall in love with your team through the thick and thin. You know what I mean? And you go through the up and down. I mean, Mike, you've been a Raider fan. You guys won 4 games this year. You're still proud to be a Raiders fan.
Oh, yeah.
And I get it that they're going to Vegas. I do get it. But you're still a Raider.
They're about to get Tom Brady.
You know what I mean? You're still a Raider. And at the end of the day, it's like, okay, yeah, all right, so if you want to jump to a Florida team, it's not going to be the same because now you're starting.
Fucking whack advice.
You're just starting all over. So it's like when you start all over with a team, this is how I look at sports teams. When you start all over with a team, so let's say you go Jaguars.
JJ got plenty of experience in this.
See, I've been to a Jags game.
Yeah,
too,
but if you
couple
go
of
to
them.
Jaguars or Dolphins or Bucks, let's just say whoever team you choose, Jags. Let's just go with the Jags. You go with them. It's just not the same because, yeah, you're a new Jaguar fan, but you're not. You know what I mean? You really don't have no passionate thing. So it's like
I got no history.
If they have a winning season or losing season, I don't know if you're bummed. It's like, okay, this is my team. But at least with the Raiders, if they go to Vegas and they do something special, let's say they do get Tom Brady this year that they talking about. And you go
They're
to
talking about it.
And you go to and they're really talking about it. Like he really could be going there. Yeah.
It's a real possibility.
Yo, it's a real possibility.
Fucking weird.
And if they
but
go
it
to
is.
the AFC Championship,
See, that would be different.
you know, I would say,
Oh, that was different.
Yeah, I would.
like, and the reason why I'm saying that is my
Yeah.
cousin is a diehard Raider fan. He's
Okay,
been Raider.
what's he doing?
He's 44. And me and him had this talk Sunday for the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And he said, I said, cuz, what are you gonna do? You going to Raiders? He said, dude, I'm a fucking Raider.
My boy Chris is a Raider.
Shout
out Chris.
Shout out Lindsey Braun's husband. He's a Raider. And he's sticking with the Raiders. Like, that's your team.
Okay.
It sucks that you're going to Vegas, but yo, the name doesn't change. Now, if they were gonna be in the Las Vegas Knights, switch. Yo,
Yeah, I
they're
agree
still
with
the Raiders. I don't care if they're the Iowa Chukawuka Raiders. Yo, we're going to Iowa Chukawuki. It's what we're doing. I love the Dallas Cowboys. And guess what? If Dallas got out of Dallas, which they wouldn't do, but went to Utah Cowboys. Yo, I got them boys on me. I'm a Cowboy.
All right.
So to me,
should I be ashamed for even
That's
asking?
where I
I
think.
think-
That's where
I-
I think Tom Brady's gonna end up.
I think the fact that we're talking about this now, we're not going to take that plea deal for the Jags.
You just let that go right by.
What?
I got
That's
you.
where I think Tom Brady's gonna.
I
end
know
up.
he's going to. He talked to John Gruden and all that, and they got a great
All right, we'll
draft
talk about that in a
coming
minute.
up.
No, I'm talking about Dallas.
I need a verdict.
Nah, he ain't going to Dallas.
I need to finish this council.
Yo,
So
so my thing is, Mike, we've been this far. You're what are you? 49?
yep.
You're
Yeah,
49.
man, you gotta ride it till you die,
Yo,
bro.
man, come on, man.
Okay, so
You're
should I?
right.
Should I?
Hey, for
should
Chris
I,
Berman, you're a Raider.
I really think it was a crazy question myself,
So
bro.
I should be ashamed for even asking.
Yeah.
You should, bro.
Really?
You're sitting there with a
Oh,
fucking
you gonna
Raider
down
hat
me,
on right now.
motherfucker.
You got a Raider hat on right now.
I know.
I mean, I'm sorry I
Mike,
couldn't
you know
take
what's
it
so
more
cool?
serious.
Mike, you know what's so
But-
cool about that Raider hat that you're wearing?
Adjourn.
It doesn't say Las Vegas or Oakland. You're a Raider. At the end of the day, you're silver
Yeah.
and black.
And if they go there and win one, oh,
And you know what's even cool,
Just
Mike?
listen
year.
to Chris Berman say
Hey,
the
Mike.
Raiders, and you can never.
Mike, you know what's even cooler? Let's say they start off the season with Tom Brady, they're 7-0. And I say, Mike, let's go to a Raider game. Guess what? We get to go to Vegas. Like, you get to go to, your
Yeah,
hometown is in Vegas.
And they got a fucking tram that
Yeah.
runs into the fucking building, dude. So you could get slobber knockered at your hotel.
you have to walk.
Gamble all
Gamble
fucking night.
all day.
Crawl down to the tram. Crawl on there. It'll take you to the game. You could crawl through the gate and crawl to your seat and watch a game.
Mike, you're a Raider. Now, if you guys were going to any other city but Vegas, I would say, come on, Mike, we got that might think so. But, bro, to go from Oakland to Vegas, that's the third best city in the world. I think it goes, what, Miami, New York, Vegas, you know?
Yeah, Vegas is the tits. Just don't stay more than 3 days.
I'm gonna have to see what the hardcore
3 and out.
like Raider Nation, the people that still live there.
Yeah, I mean, to
I
me,
bet you split, man. I bet
mean,
you.
I
I know there's some angry motherfuckers in that bunch, dude.
Ice Cube is on First Take, and he's a diehard Raider.
Yeah.
He said he's sticking with the Raiders.
All right.
Yay,
I mean, yeah. Shout out to Cube. Listen, that's
I'm
your.
going with
He's way cooler than Wahlburgers.
JJ,
Just saying.
Thank you for putting it in perspective.
Hey, I'm like Jose
I
Baez,
got clouded
baby.
by the dark side or
Yeah.
something, dude. You know, it's
Hey,
like
Mike, it
Hey.
shocked me, bro. I was like, yo, you going through a midlife crisis or some shit? What the fuck you talking about leaving the Raiders,
Mike, there's
dude?
5 franchises.
You
in
don't leave
football.
your team unless you're JJ, okay?
Yeah,
but if
right.
if they change their name,
Mike, there's 5 franchises in football that the fans are. I mean, Cowboys are number 1, just because they just say the America's team. But it goes Cowboy Nation, literally. Green Bay, Chicago Bears, Raider fans. Like, they showed the top 5 fan bases. Raiders are in the top 5.
Buffalo's up there, too.
No, it wasn't Buffalo.
Steelers are up
yeah,
there, too.
Steelers.
Steelers are
That's
up there.
that were the top 5 football fan bases in the world.
right.
And they were saying, even think about Dallas. We went 8 and 8 missed the playoffs, and all Cowboy fans I talked to, dog, we're in the Super Bowl next year. My cousin is
Every
a Raider
year,
fan.
yeah.
Oh, he keeps saying, bro, we suck now, but wait till we get Tom Brady.
Do you think Patrick Mahomes earned that MVP? Or do you think he should have went somewhere
You know
else?
what? At the end of the day, Who cares? He's the best player on the team. It
No,
doesn't
but,
bother me.
but a lot of people care. I just want to know what you think.
He didn't deserve it, but he kind of did.
If you were the person that gave the award, who would you have given it to?
Oh, I would have gave it to Damian Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
All day.
See, I disagree.
He bailed him out. Because nobody else, I mean, Tyreek Hill had 100 yards, but he had a quiet 100 yards. Travis Kelce is a beast. He scored a touchdown, but he had a quiet game. Damian Williams' imprint was on that football game where they couldn't get shit going. He was running the football.
I agree with that. However, is that your case?
No, I'm just saying, I love Mahomes. I'm happy he won it. He deserves it. He came back. He made the throws. He made the plays. Give him the MVP. Who cares?
That's what I'm saying.
But he didn't deserve, like, if we was
So you're saying you understand that Patrick got it. You don't.
Yeah,
you would have gave
anybody
it to Damian,
outside of Patrick would have got it. I would have been pissed because Damian should have got it. But since Mahomes got it, Damian, I'm sorry, we got to live. It's almost like
what are you gonna say?
This is why I say he earned it. Patrick Mahomes earned it because. First of all, that defense was a monster, and everybody that was the reason so many people were picking San Fran to win the game because, I mean, 4 first-rounders on the front line. Yeah. So that defense was a monster, and he was struggling. He was struggling. They were the reason he was struggling. And the fact that he could teeter on the edge, the maturity level, what is he, 23, 24?
23.
The maturity level of him doing that, knowing that if I fuck up and throw one more interception, that's it. This game's done. They're already up 20-10. I mean, they had that game, even when they were up like that, a big mistake like that could have cost them big. And if Tyreek Hill didn't fucking juggle that one and it bounced out of his hands, that wouldn't have been fucking picked. But it did. And so, that being said, I think that he deserved the MVP because he did not make that extra mistake. And he stuck with it at his age in the biggest game of his life. That was clutch. And I understand he had the people to do it, and they fucked up, Richard Sherman blowing that coverage on that one. I get that. I understand. And it took some circumstances to make that happen. But that defense stepped up too. If I could split the MVP in half, I'd say that Kansas City at the right time. They made the stops at the right time at the last moment to fucking get that. But to set that up. But Patrick Mahomes definitely deserved that because I think he had 100 QBR in the fourth quarter. And fucking so he had a terrible game. But the battle back, I think, Mike, are you with me on this? But the battle back and have a flawless fourth quarter finish to that game, last 7 minutes, have 3 touchdowns in the last 3 minutes. That's pretty incredible to keep your poise and be able to perform like that. That's why I would say. So what do you say?
I think it exhibited great maturity and resilience. It was like a boxing match when you're getting your ass kicked for 8 rounds, and then all of a sudden you not only do you just stand your ground, you win the round, you win the fight. Right. You know, it's like you KO.
And it was a dog fight, dude.
Yeah.
He was running for his life that whole fucking time, man.
And you know what I love about Mahomes? That's why I compare him to Tom Brady-ish. Because when you're getting your ass, football is different from basketball, boxing. Because all them sports, basketball, LeBron has the ability, Jordan, to take the game over. Baseball, you know, you're just you at the end of the day. Tiger and golf. Boxing, it's just you in the ring. So yeah, like you say, but football's a team game.
Right.
So
it's hard to dominate football.
Not only do I have to start playing right, Mike and Corey's on defense. They got to play right too to give me opportunities. But the fact that he was down, even remind me when Tom Brady was down 28-3. I have boys that are Patriot fans that turn off that TV and went to bed. Just because the game, in your mind, you're down 28-3. The game's over. And they come back and they missed the historic game and they won. Tom Brady was down 20-10 to Seahawks when they were the Legion of Boom.
I remember that.
With Richard Sherman.
Imagine leaving the stadium.
Yes. And what do you mean? My boy, Mark Wahlberg, my favorite one, he left the stadium.
Oh, him again.
Know? And Tom Brady was down 20-10 to the Seahawks. And Brady came back and won against the Legion of Boom. So Mahomes, like you said, to sit there and say, damn, I'm down 20-10. I got 6 minutes. And the fact that Tyreek Hill said after the game that Mahomes went to him because Tyreek Hill was down.
Yeah.
And Mahomes said, yo, I need you. And Tyreek said, yo, we're down 10-6 minutes. The game's over. He said, yo, I need you.
He's like, I need you to believe.
I need you to believe. We're going to win. Let's go.
He's like, we're going to win this game.
And Tyreek Hill said that's all he needed to kind of wake up and say, okay, yeah, we're going to win this game, you know?
Yo,
he led the charge.
Yeah.
That dude.
He lit the fire.
Yeah. And fireworks were popping early the other night over there at Disney because I see him go up over the hills. And for good reason, because it was the night Patrick Mahomes was there.
Yeah, he was.
Celebrating.
Yeah, he was. He said he wanted to go to
I was like,
Disney.
what the fuck are the fireworks going off early tonight for? And then, because they usually go off 9:15. And then I was like, oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes is there.
And another thing, when y'all talk about that defense,
Fucking love that guy.
Yeah, me too. Shout out to Honey Badger on the defense.
Shout out to Honey Badger.
Because he got him hyped and started yelling at him. And they asked him after the game, what did you say? He said, I kept saying, we're playing like shit. And stop forgetting, we have number 15 on our team.
Right.
Like, let's make stops, give him the ball, and let's go.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and that's what it took, man. Shout out to the Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
They earned
and
that
they're
Super
dangerous
Bowl.
now.
And Andy Reid.
And do you think that they're going to be
That's still
more?
going to be a dynasty.
Oh,
beginning of a dynasty.
That's what I was going to ask.
absolutely.
How many in the tank,
They're
Mike?
all in their prime.
Mike, how many they got in their tank? But they're not going to be able to keep everybody.
I think they're going to win. They're going to win.
They don't win next year. They win the next two after that.
Yeah. Or they win next year
I think they
and
repeat.
they miss. They skip
Nobody's
one.
ever three-peat.
I think they're
football.
going to get 3, but they're going to
no,
skip. They're
repeat.
going to.
Nobody has a repeat since the Patriots.
I think that they're going to win 3, but there's going to be a gap in.
Yes, they
between,
lose next
somewhere.
year, and then they win the next
3,
two after
that's
that.
it. 3 for
The
Mahomes.
Patriots did it. 3 out of 4.
For the Chiefs.
And then it's going to be a wild, but they're always going to be contenders for the probably the next 10.
Absolutely.
They're going to be in the playoffs.
I think they're winning as long as Andy Reid's there.
Corey, you don't.
They're in the
I don't
AFC
think you
Championship
know
for
how
the next
hard
5 years.
football is.
I don't think you realize that they don't even. If all they need is a defense. If they get a defense,
That's a big if.
That's not an if. The way they played was pretty impressive.
I mean, it took. Listen, if you watch that Super Bowl, it took the 49ers to fuck that up
Right.
for them to win.
But that
game.
defense came through in critical situations in
Yeah.
all 3 of those double-digit comebacks, and you got to give them
but you
credit
heard
for that.
Frank Clark at it again. He said, "Thank God they stopped running the ball." I mean, bro,
Yeah.
they was running.
Right.
The Chiefs know.
And Garoppolo missed those passes
But
too.
the Chiefs know when they stop running the ball and they had to just pass it, dog, just pin your ears to go after the quarterback. It's game time.
Right. But they were running fucking play action and shit and and missing passes.
Kyle Shanahan, wake up, man. That's 2 Super Bowls you fucked up.
And
You
Kyle,
let Tom Brady and Mahomes get 2 Super Bowls from you.
yeah, Kyle Shanahan could have been the MVP for like the first half,
Did
and
you
then
hear
after
him?
that,
Did you hear him? They
he
said
was
Kyle
the reason
Shanahan's
they
the new
lost.
Buffalo Bills.
Damn,
The new Buffalo Bills.
that's tough. You were the one saying his daddy was going to tell him something
His
good.
daddy was telling him
His
run the
daddy
ball.
was
His
gonna tell
daddy
him
ran
shit.
the ball with Terrell Davis 30 times to beat the fucking
Yeah, his
Green Bay
daddy's
Packers.
probably like, "You stupid son of a bitch! I told you to run the
Even
fucking
John,
ball."
I mean, bro, the Super Bowl is there's not time. Even though the 49ers have a great team, so did the Seahawks. But after that Super Bowl, when the Seahawks blew it, not giving the ball to Marshawn Lynch,
Yeah.
they just fell apart.
Hey, the Niners are good too. You think they're going to be back?
It's just hard, man. The NFC is like the Western Conference in
Yeah, the
basketball. They
NFC
are
is
so
loaded.
That's why the Chiefs
Well,
can do it.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't think the 49ers could do it. I think this is their
That's
moment.
why I say the Chiefs are going to run the shit.
Oh yeah, because they're in the East. It's like the East of the AFC.
Right.
And now that New England's fading,
Exactly.
They're the new
Exactly.
Chiefs. And until Lamar
And
Jackson can throw
Baltimore.
the
And
football down the
Baltimore,
field,
right.
well, until
And
he can throw the
Baltimore.
ball accuracy, then there'll be a problem for the Chiefs. But
Right,
that
because
running
Big
stuff,
Ben's gone too, man. Everybody's gone.
Everybody's in the NFC.
Well, I predicted the Rams to fall off this season, and they did.
Yeah.
But I think that they're not going to be anything next season either. So
That was shocking to me.
Not really.
To see them not even make the playoffs.
Not make the playoffs is
I called
shocking.
that.
But not seeing them not go deep wasn't shocking because, Corey, that's just football. Like, I'm telling you, that's why
Gurley was different.
he was just hurt, though. But
The fuck happened
But
to him?
it's just like the Bears. Look at the Bears last year. They had the most points scored in defense ever in history. Made the playoffs. This year, they didn't even make the playoffs. Bro, it's so hard. That's why Tom Brady and Bill Belichick deserve all the praises.
I
They
know.
go to 9
They make it
AFC
look easy,
championships
right?
Yeah.
and Super Bowls.
That's why Patriot fans are going to be miserable when they go back to reality. Y'all
Oh,
bitches
yes.
didn't even know how to fucking live. You're going to be calling me. Actually, Ronnie did one time. He called me. He goes, I forget what it was. He took a big loss, and he goes, Corey, I need you, buddy. And he was honest. He was dead ass serious. He was like, I need to know how you take a loss. I'm not used to losing, and you lose so much. I was like, you first of all, fuck you. But second of all, man, that's what the best. And I didn't help him any because I told him, I said, dog, the best thing about losing all the time is small victories or a celebration. So anytime it's championship or bust for a person that lives in Boston because all their teams are fucking great and that's how it is. For me, if the Orlando Magic win a fucking ball game, we're celebrating. It don't matter what it is. So I was like, so I get to celebrate more than you. That's how I deal with it. Yeah. I was like, you're miserable all the time. Just you got a championship or bust, and you're just squeezing the whole fucking year. Yeah. I get to party whenever there's a small celebration. So yeah, that's my way to say reward myself for being loyal to my fucking team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Patriot fans are going to turn to Warrior fans. I remember for the last 3-4 years, the Golden State Warrior fans.
Bucks. Now even though Jameis Winston, fuck Jameis Winston. Hey, hold on. Hey, while we on this subject, fuck Jameis Winston.
He said he's a top 3 quarterback in football.
Yeah,
he said why do we need Tom Brady
when he's not grabbing Uber drivers?
No way.
Fuck him. Fuck his crab legs. Fuck everything. Fuck him. We need a new quarterback. I'd rather have Kaepernick. I would. At least he'd fucking play. This motherfucker is a turnover machine, dude. 4 turnovers, 3 turnovers a game. He's fucking garbage, man.
The guy had 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions.
Exactly.
But he is the only first quarterback in NFL history to throw 450 back-to-back games.
But the game is set up that way nowadays. That's why Tom Brady's stats are inflated.
Yeah.
It's not really like that. That's why Mahomes is going to be the fucking shit, because he plays that I don't fuck around ball. And with Tyreek Hill and fucking Travis Kelce, and
I love Kelce. Dude, my favorite white boy in sports.
Hey, but don't forget about the Ravens though. Lamar Jackson.
And Sammy
They'll be back.
They're gonna be back.
The Ravens are gonna be
Sammy Watkins.
What the Steelers were to the Patriots. Even though Ben Bates can never beat Tom Brady, but they're always met in the AFC Championship game. That's going to be Lamar Jackson until he gets accurate with the football, because they're not going to let you run around like it's Madden to beat him. Yeah. You can do that in the regular season.
I don't know, though. He's really fast.
I'm just saying, that works in regular season. It does not work in postseason play.
Lamar Jackson is the fucking truth.
I love Lamar.
Oh, yeah.
That boy, he's a bad man. 2.0. He's a bad man. And if I'm a Baltimore fan, I'm sitting pretty comfortable.
My boy Gozier loves them.
I'm excited.
But I told him, until he gets the ball, you're going to be having a poo-poo face like you did the second round of playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. I wish my team would fucking do something.
And fucking Jerry Jones, don't franchise Dak. Give Dak his goddamn money. Come on, Jerry.
I got this weird feeling Tom Brady's going to the Cowboys.
Yo, if he does, I'm going to fucking get Brady tattoo on my back.
I thought he was going to the Raiders. 20 minutes ago, he was going to the Raiders.
No, you know why, though? I got a reason for this. I'm not just blurting it out there because I feel it. I think it'd be, too, because it's America's team. Other than the Patriots, what's America's real team? The Cowboys. They got a great place.
The Atlanta Braves.
It's warm down there. It's Texas.
Everything's bigger than Texas.
He has the setup because he wants to win now, man.
Yeah, he does.
He doesn't want to fucking.
He's 43.
He doesn't want to fucking wait around. He wants to win now. He wants to prove that it's him, not the Patriots. It's clear. If he leaves that place, it'll be clear the day you find out he leaves. It doesn't matter who he goes to. You know it was to avenge whatever the fuck is going on behind the scenes up there.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep me? Okay. I'm out, because they already tried to keep Garoppolo.
Yeah.
And we saw how that went. Dallas is set the fuck up to win a championship right now. If they had a game manager that could fucking come in there like Tom Brady, yo, look the fuck out.
Yeah, I cross my fingers, but I just think Jerry would rather franchise tag.
Hell, Jerry Jones don't have a lot of years.
He doesn't. Jerry always said he'll write the check. You know what's so crazy about the Cowboys too? Because Corey was just talking about championship bust. That's Cowboy fans every year. Every year we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to win.
Oh yeah.
But this is what's so crazy about the Cowboys. I didn't know this till 4 years ago. Though we're the #1 valuable sports team in the world. You know how big soccer is in yes. You know how big soccer is in countries?
Yeah.
It goes Cowboys, Real Madrid, 2 soccer teams, then the Yankees, and then the Lakers. In the world. The Cowboys are the most Jerry Jones. Yo, here's another crazy stat, Mike. Jerry Jones bought that team, the Cowboys, in 1989 for $180 million. They are worth $5.6 billion.
Yeah.
All because Jerry came out and said, we're America's team with the star on the helmet. And ever since that day,
he sold it.
He is the biggest. Yo, we got all the TV games. We're always at 4 o'clock, so we go to church. We get to come there and miss Cowboys. We played every
I
Thanksgiving.
mean, can you see him in another jersey? I could see him in a Cowboy jersey. I can't see him in another jersey.
Oh, I would love to see Brady in a Cowboy jersey.
You're talking about him coming to the Bucks or the Jets or the Giants. I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid for a second.
If he was 28 and he had 3 Super Bowls just to try to
going somewhere warm.
He's going somewhere where the team's loaded and all he has to do is beat Tom Brady.
And warm.
Yes. I mean, Giselle said 2 places. She said either Florida or California.
Vegas.
Texas.
And now Vegas.
I'll meet you in the middle. Texas.
Yo, I mean, if Dak doesn't sign his contract and Jerry didn't,
I would like to see him in a Dallas Cowboy uniform, and they go to the Super Bowl against the Patriots, and then and Tom Brady.
I would love to see
fucking
Brady in the Cowboys uniform.
That would be a fucking showdown. Could you imagine that?
No,
dude?
what I
he
would
has
love
his
to,
new protege, whoever the fuck it is,
Yeah.
at the quarterback, and then here you go, Tom Brady with the fucking Cowboys. And it's fucking Yoda versus Luke Skywalker and shit. It's a fucking crazy, bro.
Let me tell you what I want to see.
That's why we watch sports
Yeah.
right there. That's why you watch sports for shit like that to go down, dude. That would be the all-time coolest Super Bowl setup before it happened.
My favorite thing I would love for Tom Brady would be go to the Raiders, silver and black.
He joined the dark side, man.
Yes, the dark side with the Raiders.
Tom going to get bad, man.
Oh, shit.
And then play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Go
Tom
crazy.
Brady come in there like... Just wait till you see my dick. In a fucking Raider uniform.
Yo, how sick would be that? Not only are they fighting for the division, Tom Brady versus
ladies
Mahomes
and gentlemen,
twice.
Tom Brady. Every first down.
Yo, how intense would it be? Think about it. Them Raiders Chiefs games would go right back until classics.
Yeah, it would. Dude.
It would be legendary if the Raiders and Tom Brady.
With John Gruden?
Do that and send
Gruden.
Hey, and Derek Carr goes to the Bucks.
And you know John Gruden could set him up for success.
Derek Carr goes to the Bucks. How's that? Would you be happy with that?
I would be happy with that, actually. I'll take it for now. I want anything that doesn't grab Uber drivers and stand up on picnic tables and yell, fuck that pussy. And steal crab legs. And God, whatever the fuck else he was accused of. Raping a chick at that school and shit like that. It's like, no, dude, I can't support that, man. I can't fucking support it, dude.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I mean, y'all supported it when they drafted him. Y'all supported him when he drafted him.
I didn't draft shit. Fuck him.
Damn.
You know what? Thank God Dak has great character.
And you know what? Shame on the
he's a good
people that
dude.
covered
Yeah,
up this story that I didn't read about until the shit that because I started looking up all his past shit way after, and then I read about the time he was at school and he fucking fucked with that girl and she thinks he drugged her because he told some dude at the bar or whatever, yo, back off, she's with me or something, because she was with another creepy guy. So she started talking to Jameis.
Okay.
And then next thing you know, he got her a drink while she went to the bathroom. She came back, she drinks this one drink, and she can't even she don't even know what the fuck's up. So he takes her back to her place, fucks her, or someplace, fucks her. Other guys are watching her fuck her, like, yo, Jameis, you gonna fuck her out here like that? Shit like that. And he's fucking her and basically raping her because she's drugged up. So fucking then he ends up, this shit makes me so mad. So then
this is at Florida State?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he gets a guy, I don't remember if it was Jameis or another guy. He takes her on a scooter and fucking Jake, and she didn't want him. These are details of the story that I knew it was true because I was like, you can't just make shit like that up. She said that I didn't want him to know where I stayed at. So I just had him drop me off by the clock tower. And I walked back from there, and that was it. And so he raped her. And I was like, when I found that out, I was like, yo, how dare you for cover? Because I'm on that Buck site and shit. When someone, in fact, that's how it was. Somebody posted it and was like, because they were like me. They're like, fuck Jameis Winston. So when I saw that, I was like, fuck that, man. Jameis wins none. Fuck him.
Yeah. I mean, that's Florida State, they're the ones who get the blame because they covered it up to win the national championship, so fuck them.
Yeah, go Gators.
Go Gators.
Tebow don't do that.
Nah.
We just have murderers.
I plead the fifth. Next question.
Homosexual murderers. The JJ doesn't like to admit it, though.
Nah, come on, man. Leave Aaron.
I don't know why that bothers you, though. Like, who cares?
Because I just think it's lies. Bothers me. I think it's lies, and I think when somebody's
So
dead.
you don't think he was homosexual at all?
No, I think he was a murderer 155%. He committed.
He killed those cats. At,
Absolutely. He was a crazy
man.
fuck.
That was crazy. He walked out of that fucking bar and followed them because they spilled a drink on him.
Well, I don't think it was the guy that he was with, and Jose Baez actually got him out that murder trial. He beat that murder trial. I don't think Hernandez wanted to. I think the guy he was even more of a killer and hyped him up. It's almost like if me and Mike are big bar fighters and somebody drinks shoes and Mike is a real bar fighter. He said, yo, Jay, fuck them motherfuckers, dude. Let's go. Find them bitches. Right. And then I'm hyped up because I already did want to fight him anyway.
What if he was he's like, you know, you gonna let him punk you like that?
Yeah.
Hyping you up, get you wound
if you looked
up,
at that video, Hernandez just looked like he was just like, hey, he didn't look like somebody who was walking around like, and like you need to be calmed down. He looked like he was like, man, fuck them guys. Let's go. Let's have fun.
You think this is CTE is real, man?
Oh, I'm not saying it's real. I just don't like.
It's fucking real, dude. These people are just fucking basically managing.
I saw the MRI. That brain
emotions.
was shrunken.
It was fucking had a hole
Dried up
right through the
fucking
middle
sponge.
of it. Yeah, and it
An
had a
old
hole.
used concrete sponge.
Yeah, dude. It was fucked.
It looked like my concrete sponge in my bucket.
Yeah, dude, you can't just fucking have that kind of trauma to your fucking head and expect everything to be okay, man. You got a brain up there, and that thing is delicate. They say when you just barely bump your head, you fuck it up. By the way, I was walking home today, and it was you that texted me and said that I'm this late or something like that. So I forwarded to Mike right away. I was like, because Mike was waiting to come, and I was like, he's 25 minutes out is what I was saying.
Yeah.
And as I was doing it, dude, I wasn't thinking. I walked right into my fucking door, dude. I fucking opened the handle like full walk. Dude, I almost knocked my fucking self out, bro. I was like seeing stars. I went, bah. I walked right into the fucking door, dude. I said, boom, walked right in. I was like, oh. And I looked around. I looked right, left. Nobody was there. I was like, oh, thank God.
You feel like FIFA come home.
I got weak, man. I got dizzy as fuck for a second. I was like, shit, man. But by the way, we're sorry about talking about sports the whole show. We usually don't do that, but you know,
it's a sports show.
Kobe passed away, and the Super Bowl just happened, so that's kind of important. So you know, we'll be back on the segment shit next show and all that good stuff. We apologize for talking so much sports, but one more thing about that Super Bowl, that halftime show, fucking
For all the people that girls are hating on J-Lo and Shakira. Get a pillow and go to sleep.
Look, man, the only thing I gotta say is Shakira is so much hotter, I think.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
J-Lo's hot, dude, but Shakira, man, she just looked more natural.
And another thing with Shakira, the way she shakes that ass, it's a video game. It's almost like that ass shakes like a video game. Like,
you know,
thank God for
dynamic.
DVR because I just kept rewind and stop and play. Rewind. I was like, oh my. Then I went in slow motion just to see the like.
Damn.
You in slow mo on it?
Oh my God. I never want to be no guy, but I wish I was Shakira's husband for one night with some Cavalli vodka.
Is she married?
Nah, I don't know if she is, but she was dating this one guy for years.
You know why I know people lost their goddamn minds? Because I remember exactly how my mind was and exactly how I felt at halftime. And it was 10-10. And all I was thinking was, okay, who gets the ball first in the second half? Mm-hmm. I was thinking, all right, San Fran's pretty much dominated the first half. It's pretty likely they're going to pull this shit out because if they just need to stick to the game plan. They're really winning this game even though it's 10-10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The way it played out. That's the other thing I was thinking. I was thinking, damn, I'm glad I didn't put no money on this game. Those are the things I was thinking. So then the halftime show came on, and it ended. And then I was like, all right, that was it. I didn't think nothing of it until the next fucking morning happened. And all these fucking women, you know, these fucking racist, middle-aged fucking women that weren't aging well had hit the planet and fucking went crazy, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, really?
They can't shake their ass
I didn't
like
think
that.
about the pole dancing at all. I didn't think about it. Isn't that like normal nowadays? Like, there's a lot of pole dancing that's not stripping, right? Isn't that like a normal thing? I thought that was like a normal thing.
I don't know.
Is it dancing class? Yeah.
I thought there was pole dancing like of all sorts. Dude, that's hard to do.
That's a fitness routine.
It is.
That's what I thought.
In the Midwest for those, yeah.
Hell, it's like Olympics, just sideways. Anyway.
It is.
I mean, real talk, dude. That's fucking hard to do, man. Fuck that.
Shout out to J-Lo and Shakira just for shaking that ass.
But that was crazy, man. I couldn't believe the attention that shit got.
I mean, bro, because it's the same thing with dudes. If you can't jump or play sports as good as somebody, your instance is the hate on that. You know what I mean? He's not good. Fuck him. Like Lamar Jackson for half the year, my boys. He's not even that good. All he does is run.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the NFL. You don't run for that long and be that good and they allow you to do so. Like, it's just hate sometimes. Even a couple things, my cousin and Mike and the Marines. I got some boys that say, why do Marines act like they're badasses? They're not, you know what I mean? Bro, because according to my cousin and Mike and them, and when I was in Sacramento I was living on base on the Air Force, and they were telling me that Marines are badasses. So that's why Marines are, you know what I mean? People hate on people that you really feel like you can't do.
They're doing it better.
Yeah, that's just what it is. And the women seen that, and they were like, and they were just mad because they looked over and their husbands was glued to the TV like $1 million was coming out of it. And they just like, oh, that fucking tramp just shaking their ass. But the girls that look good, but the girls that look good who have ass like them, they're like, oh, I love Shakira and J-Lo. Yeah. You know how many pretty girls I met that loved their halftime show?
Yeah. A-Rod was out there getting down. That's his wife. Shit, he was loving it.
Yes. You know? Come on, man. It's America. Grow up. Stop hating.
My 15-year-old son loved that show.
I did. If I was 15, I would have loved that shit too.
It was the best thing about the Super Bowl.
That was a lot of kids' puberty that night.
Oh my God.
That was a lot of kids.
And they did it at the same time, Mike. It was like watching, like, it almost felt like you said you saw stars and you're like, two things are going.
It was almost an overload. It's
yes, like, two asses. You're like, oh my God, that's why to slow it down. I'm like, yo.
It's like, Shakira, J-Lo, Shakira, J-Lo, Shakira, J-Lo. Like, the cameraman was even doing it. It's like, now we're back to her.
Oh my God.
She did that tongue thing.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was the most Super Bowl rating since the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake
50 and 43 years old, man.
I know, and
that's fucking incredible.
43. Holy shit,
it's incredible.
I thought she was like 28.
She looks 20.
No, Shakira's been around since I was in fucking middle school. She was around.
Man. I know, but they look fucking 20.
Yo, she's 50 and 43, and I would both give them babies at that age. If J-Lo said, I'm pregnant at 50, yes!
JJ getting everybody pregnant. I'll get everybody pregnant.
J-Lo and Shakira, God damn it.
Oh, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, that was causing a lot
And then
of
some people were telling me, like, oh, there was this message and that message. Man, I didn't see no fucking messages out in that shit.
They're just fucking hating, talking shit. Fuck you guys.
Oh, there was a lot of messages in there. Nah. I saw all that shit.
I didn't see shit. I saw ass and a great time.
Well, that's what we were supposed to be saying.
That's all I cared about. It's a halftime show. You're supposed to be entertained, you dumb mother... Let me stop.
I just don't understand a lot of shit, man. Fucking the whole Jay-Z political shit, too. That shit was fucking crazy. Like, okay, so he said he was the director of the halftime. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So did he stage what happened and everything, or did he just pick them and say, do what you...
I mean, it was in Miami, so Miami's more of a Latino city. So, you had to bring more of them out.
No, but I'm saying the show itself. Did he direct that?
He doesn't sit there and tell...
choreograph it? Did
no,
he say, hey,
he doesn't. No, he don't sit there and say, this is how y'all need to shake your ass. He just picks J-Lo, Shakira and said, do what y'all do. And that's what they do.
Right. Do you have any problem that he didn't stand with the flag?
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm past that. I mean, I don't think he did it on purpose. I just think, I don't know. I don't want to really get into it. It sucks because you're supposed to stand, but it's better than kneeling. Fuck.
I think he's getting a lot of the blame when Beyonce could have stood her ass up and said, stand up.
I mean,
I didn't even want to acknowledge it.
Yeah, I don't want to even talk about it. I don't even have the energy.
Satisfaction.
He could have. He should have stood. I'm just saying,
though, common sense says with all the attention that shit's getting, and then he was outspoken on his thing with Kaepernick. You would think that a businessman like himself would be smart enough just to stand up.
I'm just with Mike. I just don't want to even give that energy. And I mean, listen, do what you do, G. Do what you do.
Yeah, but this is a top show. You gotta give the energy.
No, I'm more concerned about Nancy's fucking witch ass ripping up the fucking script after Trump got done doing the speech. You witch bitch. And I'm sick of all them Democrats that were at the thing and they're just sitting down. They didn't stand up when he talked about the black community. Right. They didn't stand up when he talked about kids. They didn't stand up about everything? No, they were talking about the Democrats fucking piece of shit.
They talked about ICE
they want to talk about none of that shit. That doesn't matter to them because they're so stuck in their feelings, sitting on their asses. You're gonna be really more mad because he's gonna win another 4 years, you fucking asshole.
Hey, we can come back to that in And the next one, if you want.
Fucking Nancy sitting there with the poo-poo face all fucking day, and then after nurse, I'm ripping up like that's why I could go on her witch.
I think
fucking,
JJ might need 2 weeks.
Yo, fucking
JJ's
fucking Pelosi, you fucking
JJ's
bitch,
face is red.
fucking girl.
Yeah.
That motherfucker pissed me off all fucking day.
Man, I don't know, but I think that, you know, that whole squad's going to be voted out, dude, next election. Honestly, dude, you'd be surprised what America wants.
No, you'll be surprised.
No, she's gonna be surprised because she's gonna be the same one sitting there with a poo-poo face
I'm
when
actually
November
I'm
elections
actually
come.
not surprised anymore. It's the same fucking.
Hey, another thing too, Mike. Did he get acquitted today? He's done.
There's a reason.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers hated that.
And now
too.
the whole Senate's corrupt. It's
I
all
know.
they're all
now
Russians,
they're like,
and, yeah.
he got acquitted.
They're all,
I
yeah,
know you're
like-
all fucked up. Shut the fuck up.
Let the man do his job. But I don't look, man. We could go all night on this, but
There's a reason why no presidents have ever succeeded, man. But that's a whole nother fucking story. Anyway, well, we gonna get the fuck out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Yeah, I love you.